Hi, now I'm going to teach you how to sketch exponential function. This is the general form for exponential function. E, this is B. B, okay, the B lies between 0 to 1 or B more than 1. That is base. B is the base. Okay, to show this is exponential. Okay, and then A is sign negative or positive. Okay, and H, this is H. H is the graph shift horizontally to the left or to the right. And K is the graph shift up or down vertically. Or sometimes because this is asymptote. So the graph for exponential looks like this. Okay, when A positive, the graph is above x-axis. A positive, B more than 1, the graph is increasing like this. Okay, and A positive, B lies between 0 and 1, the graph is from second quadrant to the decreasing like this. Okay, when A negative, B more than 1, the graph is same like the pink color. Okay, and when A negative, then B lies between 0 to 1, the graph increasing like this. Like or the graph when A negative, the graph is below x-axis. So for exponent is E, exponent with E, the graph is same like exponent. Okay, increasing or decreasing like E, decreasing. So how to sketch a graph? Okay, I use acronym AIS. AIS. A refer to asymptote. I intercept point, whether x or y axis. S is starting point. Where to start the graph? The first point. Okay. So let's look at the example. Okay, let's say the function is 3 power x plus 2. This is considered exponential function. Change to y equals 3 power x plus 2. So asymptote. Asymptote here, this is y. Y, 2. So the asymptote is y is equal to 2. Just one. Okay. For intercept point, when x is equal to 0, substitute 0, 3 power 0 is 1. 1 plus 2, y is equal to 3. So point is 0, 3. Starting point, okay, just consider x, y. Okay, x, y. Check, okay, for x, check the coefficient beside x is positive. Then for y, check at here, positive, also positive. So for x positive, the quadrant is first and fourth quadrant. This is for x positive. For y positive is above x-axis, first and second quadrant. The overlapping here. So the starting point is start from in the first quadrant. Okay. First thing, okay, check this is asymptote. Okay. So you have to do the asymptote. The label y is equal to 2. And then check, oh, this is point, intercept point 0, 3. This is 0, 3. And then starting point start down here, into here, and just drag to the point. Okay, in the curve, Okay, in the curve. Drag here, curve. Then, okay, drag until here because of this is considered asymptote. The graph is approaching asymptote. This line y equals 2, but never touch the line y equals 2. Okay, so that's it. This is the graph for this function. So for the domain exponential, domain always real numbers. Because the domain is always real numbers. For range Okay, so as we can see that no graph below here until this line. Okay, this line up to infinity. So we can conclude that range for this function is starting from 2 to infinity. 2 is not included. Why? Because this is considered asymptote for the graph. And for the first function. For the second function, 1 over 3 to the power x plus 2. Change to y equals 1 over 3 is 3 to the power negative 1 x plus 2. Then you can write in this form 3 power negative x plus 2. So asymptote is that this is y equal to 2. So the asymptote is y is equal to 2. Intercept point when x is equal to 0, 0, substitute 0, 3 power 0, 1, 1 plus 2, y is equal to, point is 0, 5, 0, 5. Then starting point, x, y. Okay, when x is negative here, negative, and y that here, positive, positive. And then that which quadrant, starting point, x negative. This is area x negative. Second and third quadrant. For y positive, okay, first and second quadrant. So the starting point is in the second quadrant. Okay, before start, we need to check the asymptote. Asymptote is y is equal to 2. Draw the dotted line. Label y is equal to 2. And check this is intercept point 0, 5. 0, 5. This point of intercept. Then the graph is starting in the second quadrant. So just start from here. Okay, and then take to the point curve and starting down here. Okay, this is asymptote. Okay, the graph is approaching line y equals 2, but never touch the line. Okay, so not so cute. It's better. Okay, try again. Like this. Like this. Okay. This. Like this. Okay, so. Okay, to find the domain for f, always real numbers. Okay, and range for f, and check the graph. No graph below here up to until this point. Okay, to infinity. So range starting from 2 to infinity. Then for this example, okay, for this type of function, okay, y equals negative 3 power x plus 1. Okay, asymptote y 1. Asymptote is y is equal to 1. To find intercept point, when x is equal to 0, substitute 0, y is equal to 0. So point is 0, 0 at origin. And then to find the starting point, x, y, okay, check the, okay, at x positive sign, y negative. Okay, so now for x positive, okay, this is the region for x positive, and for y negative, this is the region. So starting points, okay, in the fourth quadrant. Okay, so the first step is, okay, check the asymptote, okay, for the graph. Asymptote y is equal to 1, and intercept point is at origin. Then sketch the graph. Starting point in the fourth quadrant. Okay, the graph is to the point and to the line, and then never touch the line. Okay, never touch the line. Okay, this is asymptote. So from the graph, domain for exponential always real numbers. Range for this graph, okay, that from bottom up to 1. So range is starting from negative infinity to 1, stop, not included. Okay, settle. Okay, for this example, okay, and then this is 3 power negative 1, and then x, and then the function is y equals negative 3 power negative x minus 1. So the asymptote is y equals negative 1, y equals negative 1, and then when x is equal to 0, when x is equal to 0, 3 power 0 is 1, negative 1 minus 1, so y is equal to negative 2, point is 0, negative 2. And starting point, x, y, okay, check out. For x, this is negative. For y also negative. So, negative for x is in the second and third quadrant. And then for y, negative is in the third and fourth. So starting point at in the third quadrant. So let's sketch the graph. Asymptote here, negative 1. Y equals negative 1. Then point, from this point, 0, negative 2 intercept y-axis at negative 2. Then the graph starts in the third quadrant. So third quadrant here. Okay, sketch the graph. Drag the line to the negative 2. Then starting here. Oh, I have to re-sketch. Okay, so that this is asymptote. The graph approaching the line y equals negative 1 but never touch the line y equals negative. So domain for exponential always real numbers. Range for this function is from bottom up to here, from negative infinity up to negative 1, not included. Okay, that's all how to sketch exponential function using acronym AIS. A-I-S. Asymptote, intercept point, and starting point. For exponential, domain always real numbers. Okay, you don't have to find domain. That's it. Done.